Good day everyone! I am Mary Grace Altimbang, Bachelor of Elementary Education, first year. This is a story of Mary Ann Ordinario entitled Why is a Pig Nose Flat? Long time ago, all the animals in the land didn't have noses. They only breathed through two holes in their faces. As time passed, they thought that they would look better if they had a nose. So, they prayed to their God, who immediately answered their prayer. He commanded, "Tomorrow at dawn, you will see a big jar at the side of a creek. You will find inside different sizes and shapes of nose which you can choose from. Just remember that you have to choose before sunrise, for everything will melt when the sun rises. Inform all the animals in the forest about the good news." The news spread to all the animals in the forest. They were so glad that they would finally have noses to cover their nostrils. Of all the animals, only the pig didn't believe the good news. He said, "A nose? For a long time we have existed without a nose. Even our ancestors didn't have noses. Now you say we will have a nose? I don't believe this." The next day, all the animals proceeded to the creek, and there they saw noses of all shapes and sizes. There was a sharp and a flat nose, a small and a big nose, a pointed and a long nose, and also there was a fat and unusual nose. One by one, they approached the jar, picked a nose, and put it on their faces. The noses attached itself to the face. The animals were ecstatic that they finally looked better. The pig did not care. He did not join the animals. It was as if nothing important was happening. He didn't believe that he would be given a nose. He snootily and proudly said that he didn't care if he had a nose. As the sun rose, the noses that were not plain melted, and everything disappeared like a bubble. All the animals started to tease the pig because he is the only one who looks different. They laughed at him and said, "Look at your face! We can see toes! Ha 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 ha! Don't you pity yourself? You look funny with toes instead of a nose!" The dog said, "Arf arf! Is that your nose? Or it's a snout with a mouth? Ha 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 ha!" Finally, the pig realized that indeed he looked funny without a nose. He ran to the jar, but not a single nose was left inside. He turned the jar upside down many times, but unfortunately, there were no more noses. He looked and looked, but found nothing. He started digging the soil using his snout, hoping that even just one nose would stick on his face, but found nothing. He's very sad, but there was nothing he could do. It was too late. He repented for not having listened to his animal friends. From that time on, pigs could be seen looking for their noses. Haven't you noticed how they dig the soil with their snout? They are actually looking for their noses. They also turn any container upside down to check if there are noses inside. They are still hoping that they'll find a nose someday, somewhere, and somehow. The illustrator of this story is Beth Barocha, and the publisher is ABC Educational Development Center.